Hey Dave, how's it going? Good evening, I guess, over there. Yes. Well, the flow's alright, it looks like on the stream there. It doesn't look like, doesn't look too bad. A little choppy, I think. But, what was I doing last? Oh, where's she? Nice. I have a team myself that I like when they do well. I'm not usually that much of a sporting fella, but I like a hockey team called the Canadians. Regionally, I guess I'm supposed to like a different team called the Maple Leafs. Not the Leaves, because you know how much phonetics is important to sports, Dave. But yeah, the Canadians. What am I doing here? How's this look? Is it flowing all right? I don't want to be all choppy. Okay, I have stopped moving a lot, so that's kind of doesn't help. This is Pepper. She doesn't need to have a fire. Just going to show off her house and her inventory and stuff. She's going to get ready to leave. Oh, ice hockey? Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough one. Yeah, so she's got, in this drawer, she's got all the makings of stuff. She's got bows. She's got arrows. The stuff to make bows and arrows. The reason I'm having a fire in here is not because I needed to, just because I wanted to. It'd been a while since I had a fire. And it's a nice fireplace, so. Now, if we go inside. Yes. Yeah, and I sucked at skating backwards, so. Now, this is her wood collection. If there's 10 sticks here, there's 400 sticks. Like, she's got a lot that it all nicely sort of divided. I've tried to kind of keep it separate. The sticks kind of bled into the cedar. Oh, and if you do ever find yourself with, cabin fever risk and you're on Timberwolf Mountain, if you have a fire going, ooh, that's a neat glitch. If you have a fire going inside, of course, the heat will just pour through the wall and you can camp out outside. If you sleeping in the hut's not your thing. So, I went on a walk recently and found some more birch saplings, so it's still not ever ending. In our hatch here, of course, we've got plenty of cattails, plenty of cloth, all squirreled away. Lots of guts, many, many guts, enough to make many bows. Bunch of medical supplies. But, she's been up here for a long time. Extra water just because, you might need some water. But the kit that she carries, guys, sorry to do that, but the kit that she carries, she's got her bearskin bedroll, all of the tools that she'll need to travel anywhere. This is an extra rock. This is her usual. I usually carry an emergency piece of cedar and an emergency piece of coal. So this is her usual setup for firewood. She's a little bit heavy because she's got extra T's on her for... Hey, it's Yari. How's it going, bud? Yeah, I'm on early enough, eh? That's pretty cool. I'm on early enough. I've got extra torches, things like that. Most important was this find of this whetstone in Hush River Valley because, yeah, she's been around for 744. I kind of wanted to get her up to 750 before I showed her off again, but, you know, what are you going to do? So she's killed a lot of time in Timberwolf Mountain. 300 days of her 740 days have been spent in Timberwolf Mountain. Yeah, she's running at about anywhere between 55 and 60% hit ratio on the bow shots. She's won all 20 of her wolf struggles. She's killed a lot of wolves, 212 of them, and 25 bears. So, those of you guys who are familiar with Shardle Gaming, he has a 500 predator challenge. And I totally believe that he you can't get them out of anything. Well, actually, you know what? Let's but yeah, Shardle Gaming was like, I'm going to do 500 predators, and it's like, oh, that's an arbitrary number. Because half of that is a lot of predators. Let's get some sleep. It's Michael! Hey, you made it! Good stuff. There we are. So it's going to be crappy outside for her and stuff. Basically what she's doing, though, is she's leaving. Now it's daylight. Let's walk down here. I'm not worried about running into a wolf, because if I do, and it attacks me, she'll survive, and, yeah, that's it. If it sees me. If it doesn't see me, I'll just shoot it. Okay, so she's got breakfast. I should actually get this up to the house. But this is also how I outfit my fishing hut. I keep my heavy hammer for the ice smashing. Cupboard, I got plenty of wood, sticks, things like that in here for later burning. Some more matches, of course. This is where I've been dropping all my tinder plugs, because you make a lot of tinder plugs just by chopping down cedar. And coal, other wood in this guy. It's not full, but I'm not going to take any of my other stuff and add it. But that's what I do out here. So this is one of my bases. But now, you see, I'm ready to leave. And, whoa, why am I so damn heavy? Oh, yeah. I'm carrying a whole bunch of meat. So, I got all the meat.
This cold is making my head feel thick.
Oh, well, she's got a thick head on her. Alright, well, let's sleep for an hour. I'm just going to save this, and we're going to get back into, Hey, I got an idea, guys. Let's finish killing my dead man, and then we'll go back to my frostbite girl. Yeah, so 744. She's doing okay, I think, you know? She's set. She's, I mean, with all the... She could remake everything that she owns. Who are you? Raw? What are you doing in here? But yeah, like I was showing off my amazing pile of wood here. See, I've got all that wood in the shack already, and then if I ever need wood, I just fill it from here. So this is where I drop all my stuff off from when I do my wood runs. It's a lot of sticks. Yeah, so she's good. She's good. It's crappy out, so she'll throw a couple of these sticks on just to lengthen the time of fire, because I'm just gonna hang out here and we'll duck out of here in a sec here. Let's yes, well, not the super limbs don't. You know, yes. So because you got your regular limbs, but the super limbs where you got like 4 pieces or whatever, or 5 pieces, they don't come back. But of course, there are places where, like, I've got all of the back of Timberwolf here memorized for where the good limbs fall and stuff like that. And if you see me walk through, you'll see nothing but little fires started all over the place. Okay, so my fire's going out, and it's just getting crappier and crappier out. Oh, that's awful. Anyway, let's go back to yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Let's go back to the Dead Man's Challenge here, and we'll kill them off live, and or no, Sandbox 1. Okay, yeah, Fun Times is a custom thing I made with the gun. Yet it's awful weather. But, yeah, let's kill off the. Oh, so she's at 23%. Yeah, I think completely out of food. Oh, no. About to be completely out of food. Now, what time of day do I have here? Yeah, it's going to be brutally cold. Let's see, what else can I do here? I got 1 decent piece of wood and a stick. These aren't the little chairs. The little chairs are worth your while. The big chairs are not so much. Because you know what, planks are good. Go with the pest move and get these planks. Okay. And I love my bench. Gotta love a bench. Whoa. So I lost a whole bunch of condition there. And my well-fed bonus. You lose that 5%, looks like, when you lose that bonus. So, what do I have for teas? Nothing. Any other teas? This guy. Alright. I'm going to drop that. Take a sip of water. That should put me back under. And I should be able to... Yep. Go out here, climb down the rope, and make it out. In theory. So this is I'm going to guess the end of this DMC because I just baffed it. Oh, yeah. I don't have a rope out here, do I? Okay, well, this isn't good. think I've already done this and I sucked at it. To go down over there? Is that the more... Alright, well... Oh! Ah, I can't go back. Oh, jeez, am I in trouble. Okay, can I sneak in closer? Okay. Okay. Whew. I gotta say, I'm a little bit stressed. She's not gonna do well here if I get her hurt. Okay, this looks like a okay place to go down. I believe I do have food at the maintenance yard. Is this the better way down? Yeah, looks like. Oh boy. I'm losing my perspective. I can't even tell which is really down anymore. Oh boy. Okay, so I need to fix that. Oh, it's a bear. Can he get me up here? I'd probably answer that question pretty darn quick if I shot him. I think he can get me up here, so I'd best not try to kill him. And they can detect you from a fair ways out, so even though I'm behind him. Well, now that he's not home, hopefully he doesn't change his mind about taking a walk. And I'll just duck in here real quick. Uh-huh. Oh, good. Okay. Stand there while I'm not gaining and start poking around with a fire. See, I don't have a flare gun, so... could be in real trouble here. Hey, honey. Let's see. Oh, it's optional now. That's good. Okay. One mushroom. Not the best news. Okay, so... sorry I'm so quiet. Just, yeah, that's, it seems pretty tense. I doubt she'll make it out of here, so... keep that coffee nice and warm for. I was going to lay down for a bit, but then I realized I don't have any calories left, so I can't without just losing more conditions. So, I guess what I do is Ew, grab a better torch than that. Aha! Oh, now I just moved. That's not how you do that. Oh, okay, there we go. And hopefully these torches can get me back to where I need to go. Yes, I've used all my stims. Yes, I've used all of my stims. If I had, well, that's kind of what happened actually. I'd get one and then almost immediately use it. This place is kind of light on the birch bark, so there's no real tea going up. Darn it. Oh well, I guess that rabbit's now clearing the way for me. That glare off that torch. Hey, it's Bike Henry. How are you today? Here's a couple of calories. That's good. I think my torch is about to go, though. Whoa. He's coming right for me. Whew. Okay, there goes my torch. Ah, that's right, only I can prevent forest fires. That's what he was trying to tell me. So that deer didn't make it. Hey, Travis, how's it going, man? Trying to get a few calories. No. Before I get spotted. I don't think they're going to let me in. Theory is that they'll go the other way, right? Yeah, a bit of a tight spot, I think. Do I have a flare? Yes, I do. Alright, let's go then. Sorry, Mr. Wolf. Oh, I have a little more to be worried about than I thought. Okay, alright, everyone, settle down. Okay, so... a little bit of a pickle, yes. Yes, a little bit. I was pretty sure trying to make it down from the hunting lodge was not going to work out for me. Whew. There we are. She's got a long walk ahead of her out of here with no way to gain back any condition. It's kind of a tough one. Yeah, the dog squad was out for sure. That's a lot of wolves. As she staggered around. Yeah. We gotta go back to Crapville. We'll curl up with a lit flare and oh, she's not even fully warm yet. What do we have for torches that are any good? Actually, yeah, we can drop that. Although I gotta say, I do pretty good work from Almost Dead. That's when I really kick it down, I guess. When everything's about to fall apart, I just somehow pull her out of the fire. Yeah, this is gonna be a long tour. A lot of stumbling. Sorry, guys. A flare gun, that's what she needs. She's never even gone. I know. We're losing daylight. Come on. Alright, here we go. I'm not sure what that does. Okay. Now, since this won't help, doesn't sound too windy out. How much room do I have in the old backpack there? Alright, here we go. The struggle continues. Well, at least it's absolutely horrible out. Probably be a little quiet during this this run here. I don't think I checked this guy, and was going to say a granola bar could really come in handy right now. There's a granola bar. So here's where I lost a flare on the way in. But I do have to find a place that's sheltered from the wind soon and start a fire. So maybe right up here. What's the ratio on these guys? I don't need a bunch. I literally just need one. Okay, so the wind's coming from this direction. I'll pop up over here. Grab myself a... No, now it's coming from my face. Alright. Yep. The blurriness doesn't help with the depth perception, that's for sure. What angle am I standing on? Oh, fantastic. Okay. Oh, nope. Put that away, please. Well, just not enough. Sure, grab that. I still got 1%. There's hope. It doesn't look like it got nicer out. Yeah, totally did not. Oh, let's tuck in. And there we go, guys. And there we go. 44 days, though, on a Dead Man's Challenge, which was my best by far. So it beat my last best attempt by 30 days. So didn't quite make it. All right, so we'll back out of this one. It was kind of a neat end screen there. Nice clear night. Funny how the wind just shifted just enough to blow up my fire, though. And then went back to... Yes, the dogs were sad to see me go. Yeah, I did not make it. So now who do we play here? Pepper, yes, this is this one. Yep, going back to the old, the girl with the girl with the frostbite. Now, what does she have? Okay, so she's not too heavy. We can drop that though. Alright, well, look at all the food she's got. Yeah, this guy will never come back. These are the big limbs. Yeah, you get 4 instead of, and you can only take it down with a hatchet. So, yeah, they once they're gone, they never come back. Now she's in pretty good shape. Let's see about her clothing. What does she have? All standard fare clothing. I did pull, yes. We ate the food. Should actually look back there and make sure I didn't drop any food. Or, nope, okay. I'm not carrying meat on me. Just checking. Okay. Yeah, I knew the lay down and sleep thing was not really... I thought I did that. I knew the lay down and sleep thing's not really productive for survival. We'll leave those 2 mushrooms down here, and that way if I get parasites at the very end of the game and I need 1 dose, I can make it totally not worth my while.
I can't feel my hands.
Stick. Oh yeah, I'm now overloaded with stuff. Does she have the well-fed bonus? No, she doesn't. We should really change that up.
Ah, starving.
Yeah, exactly. Shouldn't run at this giant rope climb too much. Oh yeah, you gotta stop picking up stuff. I say as I pick up more stuff. We'll figure out something to drop. Probably go with something I can't eat as something to drop. Wait a second, do I have extra clothing? I do, but it's all light. Sweatshirt. Yeah, you can stay here. I have leather. That's a lot of cloth. Well, the birch bark. I think I should have left more up top. Oh, there you go, right there. All right. Wait, how many rocks do I have? Well, 3 of them. I dropped sticks, though. Oh, and then walked away from them. All right. The Geltaz rock trick. Not nearly as exciting as the arrow trick. So I'll have a sip of my coffee while I climb this long, long rope. Oh, almost got one. Yeah, the timing on that, you got to be pretty good if you're going to get a moose to charge up on you. Did you see the one where he was running inside the moose, getting his arrows back? It's hilarious. It's like he took a moose ride and pulled out all the arrows that were sticking into this porcupine moose while it was on fire with a flare. Yeah, King Yoda, you're hilarious. Okay, so that's important, I guess. All right. Well, since I am not a Tyrannosaurus Rex, I don't see how that applies to me.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, you can just sit there. Plenty of wood. Let's cook this guy up.
I'll eat anything right now.
How about deer? Yeah, have some deer.
One little fire.
Yeah, I completely painted myself in the corner. Broken Railroad. That third stim, I don't know if that would have done it or not. Like, pretty much needed a helicopter to survive that one. The way I play, anyway. Nice and light now, right? Do that first before it thaws out.
Man, I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Recoup on some of these arrows I keep giving away too. Yeah. Just for the warmth. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. It actually doesn't cure it, but it kind of bumps it over a bit. The frostbite. I haven't actually watched this. Is it the same one where he's that self-reliance challenge where he's just literally just... Oh no, there's his outer loper while it's outdoors. This is even harder. Because he won't go into like the Timberwolf Mountaineer's hut.
Hmm.
45 minutes? All right. No campfires? No campfires? How do you do that? I mean, I don't mean to be like repeating what I've heard, but fire is life out here, you know? Did I eat that, or did I just drop that on the ground? I guess I ate that. That was one skinny deer. I ate an entire deer, and you can't even tell I had anything to eat. Alright.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Actually, let's hang out here for a second. Okay. So none of what I'm doing right here. Actually, I got a little bit of water. Let's make up some stuff. Hey, Best. How's it going, buddy? Just made it out of the ravine. Killed off my DMC. Did a little intro with Pepper. It's been a fun Saturday morning or Sunday morning, whatever day it is. Oh yeah, I can do that. I'll do that. It only takes 5 minutes. All right, let's pick that up and
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Ah, you can't. Hot birch bark coming through. Saying it's not windy enough to blow with the torch, so let's go. And we got some good glare off that snow again with this torch. I don't know if this torch is like 4,000 lumens or something, but birch bark. Good. Oh, coal. Let's grab that. So she has a flare gun now, which is nice. My last, my DMC, well, she was out of flares, and she used her last one on that wolf. So I couldn't kill a bear. I baffed it anyway, past. It was not my best work, not my best work. It's funny, my wife's all... she's worried. She's worried. She's creeping around and stuff and trying to be quiet. And I told her, it's like, well, this is live streaming. It's a bit different than me making a video where I can sit down for 45 minutes or an hour and edit out stuff. I said, the people who watch me know I've got a family that lives with me. So, all right. So right here is where you can get permanent wind protection on the outside of most caves. Just in case anybody was curious. Cattail head. Yes. Stick. Sure. Let's do that. So it doesn't matter what the weather does now, this fire will not go out. Well, unless I, of course, let it run out of stuff. It might not start, but it won't go out once it does. Come on, Cedar. You can do this. Oh, I've got to get a refill on my coffee, guys. So, I'm going to do the classic... Hey, come on, little fire. Let's go. I'm going to do the classic hang out by a fire.
Why didn't that work?
Because the game has no consideration for my feelings. That's why it didn't work. Or anyone else's feelings, if you've ever just... Like, this is... I mean... Okay. It's funny that... Because... In life or death situations, it does this to you too, right? But in just the whole... I just want to have some lunch by a fire. Go refill on coffee. You know, no. 75% you don't get anything. Well, the cue was my wife got up. So 4 chances of 75. Okay, I have to say it. If you went to a doctor... I have to use a magnifying lens now because my torch has gone out. If you went to a doctor and said, what is the success rate of your procedures? And he said 75%, you'd be like, ooh, that's kind of rough. Well, out of the last 4 patients, how many were successful? And he said 0. You would say, that is not 75% home slice. That is much less than that. Hey, look at that. I got a fire. Oh, saints be praised. 75%. My foot. Anyway. See, and then this gets you... Usually you're still within range. If you kind of creep over, crouch down, sneak up on it. Come on. We can cure this through the foot, or get this through the foot. Yes. So I'm warming up. I gotta sharpen that knife. The abuse it's taken. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna...
Man, I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Before my coffee goes bad in the pot down there, we're gonna go get this on the go. Oh. That's right, I was carrying that. Good thing there aren't wolves in here, or I'd already be facing one down. Okay. How's that look for a minute, guys? I'm gonna go get a coffee. Yeah, I think so. Actually, we'll swing back through and go up. Because, you know, it's entertaining at least. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I guess I don't need to type. I can talk with my microphone. I got the technology. All right. He's exhausted. She's exhausted. This person's exhausted. But I do want that hide, at the very least. Yeah, see, the arrow thing... I don't know about the arrow thing. I'm pretty sure it always... The arrow now always does it. It didn't always used to, but... Hide. 40 minutes, let's do that.
Oh, I just lay down and have a little sleep right here.
Okay, let's see what we got in here. How are you doing? 22 minutes. How many pieces of coal do I have? Okay. There we go. For now. Let's see. Let's lay this stuff out here. What do we got? We got this, a couple of these. Make some things. She does need sleep. Oh. He's got to wait till they introduce the bear spear to survival to get that bear. That's the only thing now. Ah, okay, we can grab the guts. Yeah. Yeah, sharpen that knife. Okay. Yeah, it still can't run. Well, let's look. Okay. 18 days survived. 13 blizzards survived. See, by your metric, I should have 17 blizzards survived. I guess seems to be like you get a daily blizzard on yours. I don't know what's going on. And even 13 seems a little high. I guess we're sleeping over? At least for a few hours, anyway. Might duck down to the trailer. But yeah, you got a lot of early blizzard. Yes, yeah, 7. Okay, well, it's still... As I get lost, still light enough to see. I have those guts on me like a noob. Alright, so now we can get out of here. good idea to get that thing set up before I go and get myself in trouble. I don't know if Kimiyota just never gets a blizzard. I just don't think he notices when he gets one. This is another... not even special. It's trying to send a little air conditioning through the screen at you. You could shoot this guy. But I don't think he'd like that. So let's leave him alone. Oh, now I have an odd piece of birch bark. Well, that can't be. Oh. Sorry, guys. I shouldn't have picked that one up. There we go. That's a powerful observation. It's dusk. Yes. Oh yeah, yeah. There should be a couple. Wait, how many does she have rocks? Somebody's paying attention. I threw them all into the ravine like and was, you know, making a wish. Normally some rocks over here. Normally somewhere. Oh. Yeah, let's go. Don't do that. I try to walk around with at least one stone on me. Anything? Nope. Oh, yes. Perfect. There we go. Okay, much better. Feel a little bit safer. Yeah. Yeah, something. Alright. Yeah, let's go summit. Let's do that. She's not doing anything anyway. Okay. Perfect. See, he would have been too busy looking at the rock to have caught me in time. So it's a good strategy to get through that little bottleneck there. All right. Definitely been here before. Okay, so leave those. How many feathers do I have? Okay, I've got enough. All right, let's drink and sleep. Pound back a couple of these. All right. She'll be fine when she wakes up. Good enough for the summit, I think. It's nice, though. I got all the right people watching. You know, sevens might be even lurking. There are people who do just tune in and then watch. It's really neat. Hello, everyone. Anyway, if you're... Yeah, wait, actually, let's do that. Hush River Valley.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Mountain Town, Milton Basin. When? Oh yeah, this is the girl that wanted to broke. This is where she did all her forging. Right here. When did the basin that day? On day 3? Oh no, that's the Milton Basin. Yeah, then she went to the maintenance yard. So she forged around this time. Broken Bridge. Didn't do much. That was her forging day, I think. Yard, shed, yard. Oh boy. And then out. Huh. Okay, cool. That's actually a really great idea. Because she's going into totally unlooted, unknown territory. She might even find a pair of socks. All right, well, cool. Try to loot everything we can on our way through. Starting now. There's totally a blizzard going on out here, eh? Huh. I can't just imagine, though. Like, just wandering around in this weather in just work boots over your feet, no socks in between the work boots. Oh, that's so not feeling good. Guess what I'm not doing on the live stream? Looting the dam. We won't do the whole thing. We'll just kind of take a cursory look around.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
You needs that. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, on the live stream, though, a dam looting would be... It's like, why don't you guys take a break for half an hour and meet me back at the other end? I know that blisters would freeze. Eh? Oh, awful. Well, there we go. We got a ½ liter of water from the toilet. Oh, I've been threatening to play RimWorld recently. And I did download a RimWorld video. But I've also uploaded a This War of Mine video because This War of Mine put out their new story mode. Ooh-wee. I don't even know what it's about, but I started playing it, so we got through the first 2 days. I think it's about freezing to death, which is actually seems like my kind of game, I guess. So,
I'll take it.
So, but I did a RimWorld one, and it's hilarious because I've done 2 RimWorld videos before, and they were coming along, they were doing their thing. And then I was like, let's jump back into that game. And things really went south. So, absolutely hilarious. Guess I don't need cash in a sweater. Or jeans and cash. Or just cash. So we really made the transition to cashless society here. Okay. This is actually, I call this the boot locker. Yeah, how is Mist? I thought about it, but because it looks good, you know, I like the concept. Do I have a flare? Because that... Okay, good. Because I go looking for it. If I didn't. We'll just avoid it. Run! Faster! Cool. Hey, bud. Yeah. No arrows. That's one of the cool things about the lower settings is the, now Yari likes to come through here, whip over, grab the deer, and come back around when he's inspecting the dam, which makes complete sense. Because literally if you go any further this way and then come back through the dam, you're just backtracking on yourself, right? So it's good, and you get a deer meal out there. But yeah, we'll just check this filing cabinet for a toque and then get out of here. Toque or granola bar or something. You know, that would be nice. Oh, I'll grab these two. Alright, let's go summit. We gotta work our way through Pleasant Valley, but again, it'll just be a cursory buildings as we hit them. Oh yeah, I forgot. It was horrible outside. Want to know what's down here? Actually, pretty much nothing. Just a little. Shouldn't be any wolves out here. Hey! It's magic. Potent magic. How are you doing? We are storm. Yeah, maybe Pleasant Valley has the better weather. You know, we're hanging out in the storm right now. Really, I can't hear a darn thing. Normally, the stuff I like to look for up there in the nothing is. Let's go hit this cave and rest for a minute. And we'll leave those cattails on that side for when I come back. Like cattails? Yes. Yeah, this is the Frostbite girl. We killed off the Dead Man's Challenge girl. Sorry, you guys had nothing to do with that. That was all me. But yeah, I did an intro. Oh. Dead Man's Challenge Firewalker, eh? Ooh. Let's get in here. Jeez. This is gross outside. It's not like accelerant, sure. Dog food, sure. It's not warming up in here. Well, how bad is it though? Oh, it's really bad. Okay, let's not do that. Let's do this. use that accelerant we just got. Or not. Let's just use this book. You're doing a good job of killing her off.
Perfect.
Pieces, I got one. Yeah. Some dog food by the fire here. That's nice. Yeah, my DMC did not make it out of Broken Railroad. And then I just tucked her in. She got into her bedroll and waited for her fire to go out, basically. And that was it. Okay. Let's see here. It's going to be a bit for coal, 12 minutes. What do we got there? An hour and 4. Yeah, that'd be kind of pushing it. Yep. Goes from being too cold to too hot, just like that. Yeah, I did marathon run that poor DMC. That's true. I was actually trying to get to every single zone I could. I didn't even check to see if I was hydrated. But I was only sleeping for 2 hours, so. Alright, here, 1 second here. We'll do a nice little fireside thing here. 1 second. Alright. I'll be right back. There we go. That would be nice, actually. A slightly more difficultly tuned Loper. Because I think the first person that ever brought it up was past with the whole thing going with their saturation, right? They add interloper when there was only 5 regions. It was difficult. Limited resources, all that. Like, Hush River Valley did not exist. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, we gotta have to turn her ears off. She's just like, you're doing a barbecue? I just ate dog food out of a can. You guys are jerks. Oh, I should grab a couple of those in case I need them for Tinder. It's nice and warm out, at least. I make homemade hamburgers. This rather large Armenian guy showed me how to make burgers when I was just a wee lad, and one of the things I've learned is if a fat man's telling you about food, listen. It's worth your time. It's definitely not cattails. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like steak. You know, it's just not royalty. Oh yes, chicken on the Barbie, especially my son calls it the bone-in chicken. It's his favorite kind because it doesn't, like chicken breasts just turn into basically bacon on the barbecue. Don't get me wrong, I'm not disrespecting bacon. I love me some bacon, but boneless chicken dries out. Yeah. Torch, newsprint, 75%. You know what? I don't believe you, 75%. Nope. Dogs are unhappy about something. Probably the wind. Let's stop in here for lunch real quick. Oh, yeah. Still got to sharpen that thing. Other times I would chop that thing down. What do we got here? 23 minutes? 15? What do I have for water? Yeah, 2 liters. We're all right. There we go. We got lunch on the go. That was good. I'm not going to grab the guts and hide off this one. Yeah, I might actually, because if I can come back through and then go around to coastal that way. I'm spending too much time standing here thinking. Yeah, I've often thought about that. It's like, well, They look thin because they don't ever eat. What about the ones that are eating all the time, like Pepper? Like, how does she climb a rope? You know, she's got access to, 7,000 calories a day and counting. Alright, here, drop these. Yeah, it was going to deteriorate anyway. I might as well grab it. And let's not mess around with torches anymore. That was a good fire while it lasted. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Having no option versus, hey, a pleasant surprise, it's kind of different. Oh. That's where you are. Wait a second. Did you see that? All right. Yeah, definitely didn't do a barbecue now. Now I'm craving it. Do I want to waste my time wandering down dead ends? What do we got for? We're just gonna get that well-fed bonus anyway, so let's keep trucking. At first, when I started playing Interloper, I always thought that this was where you would find the backpack. I didn't even know about that other cave. And then everyone's like, no, the cave that's in Winding River, not the transition cave on the forums there. And I was like, what? A transition cave? The one I just slept in, yeah. Oh, and this is, if you fall off the boards here, that's actually far enough to hurt you. It's a little higher up than, say, the second floor of the barn, or the Hibernia there. A little higher up, so you can fall right through these cracks, and then you fall down and sprain your ankle. At least that's what I did. Yeah, I'm just gonna go summit now. We've never been through PV with this character, so, or Timberwolf, so this should be an all new fun experience. I'll sign off around noon, but probably by noon I'll be up there. Well, I'm in PV right now. It'll probably take about a half hour to get across. Yes. I mean, I do have some coffee, but I would like to have all of the coffee. Oh yeah, and there's crackers. Crackers coming up. Yeah, and then maybe coming back through too, I'll grab those saplings over there. Recently I started a Dead Man's Challenge and came the opposite direction. I was doing really well. Started in PV, made it to the farmhouse with minimal damage, got some decent starting gear, signal hilled, I had food, I had decent clothing. I came down this way. I ran out of sprint right in the middle of those trees there, and that's when I discovered I was about 30 feet away from a bear. And that's how that run ended. Oh.
I don't know. Could end up being useful.
It could. It could. The low plant harvestability on Dead Man's Challenge, that makes it tough. It really does. Here's my crackers. Good old cracker cave. They call it Hilltop Cave, but...
Best be prepared for anything.
especially moldy crackers. Wait, 1 second here. Let's run to the back here real quick. Just want to check my inventory. See that U there? That's what we do up here. Throw U. The family went to a campground once, and I pointed the cattails out to my wife, and she was like, "No, honey, we brought food. We're not." I'm like, "Look, honey, cattails." And she's, "No, honey. It's good to know they're there, but we have our own food." They sound like they're right in front of me, which is unusual. They're usually not supposed to be there. They're supposed to be over there. Which means if they're over there, they're probably coming this way. Wolves, I tell you. Yeah, people, I don't think everybody knows cattails are edible. So if you were at a wedding and you just started pulling them out of the pond and chewing on them. The cool thing about cattails is they grow the world over. And they're very recognizable. Don't think, well, they do like more temperate zones, but not really a tropical plant. Do we have a... no birch or maple up there. Okay. Hopefully the bear's not in front of me. Alright. This is going to be great, guys. We made it in here. We've got some deer meat out here. I am trying to make it across, though. Oh, when we did go away to the cottage there, I did get to start a fire with birch bark. It made me feel pretty awesome. But yeah, 1 second. Let's get this done properly. There we go. Because even though I can kind of see, it's just so much better to have the... oh, easy. No, don't put it out as soon as you light it. Yeah, any low-lying water where there's, you know... I guess... oh, did you see that? Coffee. There it is. Great for a trip up a mountain. Bag of dog food, tomato soup. Do we have any combat pants? I was actually becoming worried that they pulled them off the loot table because you can get them in Hush River Valley. Like I already have a pair on. But now I have 2 pairs of combat pants. Look at that, 15 degrees coverage. It's pretty much as good as it gets. But this place is awesome for outfitting you.
This stuff will come in handy.
Holy cow. Oh, wow. She's like literally all the best clothing. Let's see here. Does she already have? No, she doesn't. Look at that. Well, 16 degrees is what it'll jump up to here. In a second. Not bad. She found all the good loot here. So far. Alright, usually you get a flare on this side. Yep. It's your rifle substitute, an interloper. Horrible substitute for a rifle. Yeah, of course, it's keeping me no socks. It's like, would you like extra of everything else? Best sweater in the game. Now you have 3. Pair of socks. Ah. I think knitting needles. I think knitting needles would be a great tool to have in this game. You do your repairs with the sewing kit, but you make stuff with your knitting needles. Alright, well we got a lot of stuff out of here. I'm happy with that. Really? No socks? Not a pair of socks. Nothing in the corners. Okay, cool. Well, holster that. Stumble over towards the bed. Have a sip. Holy cow, look at all my food. I think I was pretty sure that wasn't going to kill me, so. Alright, we'll sleep for 1 hour, and then we'll run down the hill to the farm. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I have to wait for the... Get down to the farm, you'll be safe. You know what? Farm's overrated. Let's sharpen our knife instead. See what Lulu's doing recently? I want to try that. I do. Oh, I want to try that so bad. I'm really conservative though when it comes to stuff like this. I didn't even want to try the Dead Man's Challenge because it would make it not too difficult, but it would make everything else too easy, and then I would not like the game as much. But I got over it. Yeah. If he's no way she waited 2 hours for you to make a fire. My wife would be standing there with a lighter after 10 minutes going, come on, honey. This isn't necessary. I siphon gas out of the lawnmower. Let's go. Holy cow, that knife was in rough shape. Sorry, guys. That's not exciting. It's kind of like watching somebody loot the dam. But let's just kill this whetstone and then get some sleep. Because it doesn't look like I'm going anywhere. Yeah, exactly. It's like, ooh, can I successfully do this? Because even doing it just once, having that under that accomplishment under the belt is kind of cool. it is again. Really wants me to go outside and enjoy that blizzard. Here, we'll leave this on the floor so it can drive me crazy later. Alright, let's eat dog food. This thing's kind of dangerous. Oh, there's the bed. Right there. Good. She doesn't need 10 hours of sleep, but definitely could use some 10 hours of blizzard time going by. Alright, woke up just in time. And we gotta get down that hill, move to the farmhouse, and grab ourselves some tasty toilet water. Alright. Oh yeah, the pants. Okay, that's I couldn't have really done it in the dark, but yeah. What time of day do we have? I don't even look. No, we're high noon. Beautiful day. C. 63, yeah. They could use that would bump them up considerably too. Get like a half degree out of that. Do I go down this way? Sometimes I do, I guess. Next turn off. Ooh. Probably gonna get a spraying on this one. A stick. All right. And it was that stick that just put her over. What do we got here? We got a car. We got wolves. All right. A sledge. Oh, yeah. They're a little less machine gunny in Australia. That whole one person screwed it up for everyone else. There's an Australian comedian, Jim Jeffries. It's pretty darn funny.
Oh, sure, I'm getting cold.
And he talks about how society has to move along at the rate of its slowest member. It's like because one person got drunk and drove into whatever, now nobody can get drunk and drive. So that's his. It's like, thanks a lot. Hey, dog food.
I think I can use this.
I always thought that. I always found that those kind of traps fascinating. It's like, well, why doesn't he just climb back out? It's like, well, he just don't have the mental faculties to climb back out. They don't. They get stuck in there, and then they're like, well, I guess this is my new home. No can opener. There it is. I don't need it, but put it beside my new cooking pot. Yeah, it's a conversation about the barbecue. It's not the watching somebody eat dog food that's making you hungry. That's good to clarify on that. Come on, well-fed bonus. She's well-fed. Ooh, socks. Ah.
Man, I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Well, you're going to have to pick up some toilet water. It's a weird thing. There's dog food. Dog food is like a beside the fridge, somewhere in the game sort of thing. You'll find there's like 4 or 5 spots. Jumps around, different maps. Like that, like the chocolate bar beside the dresser. Once I found dog food in the doghouse, actually, like it was supposed to be there. You know, sometimes there's pop right here, but not always. And if you're gonna find a sports vest here, you're not finding a jacket upstairs. That's the worst news ever when you're starting. It's like, oh, good, I got a sports vest. Well, it kind of makes me wonder, did the wolves just substitute for dogs and the dogs all went feral? Who knows? Because I'm not going to find a lot here. Maybe some socks. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Oh, no. Here we go. Let's do this. Oh, we've got no... Okay. Let's see what I can do about that. Yeah, they moved it or something. You know, Michael, you probably remember when you used to be able to drop just food on the ground, like canned food or whatever, and it would distract the animal. Bear with that, 85%, sure. Food allergies in this game would be tough because you don't get very big menus, so.
Come on, little fella.
You know, I don't believe that whole 85% thing. Oh, the firebrand. Oh, what a cheesy instrument. Ah, there we go. That looks nice. Let's eat some dog food. Oh, we got some dangerous soup. We'll eat that with the crackers. That'll all go down together. All right. Okay, I'll be right back. Again, sorry guys. This time it's all the coffee. Well, I got to deal with that, so. Too much coffee now, so. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, back. Actually, the reason I use this fireplace actually just for aesthetics, so you guys had something to look at while I took off. I wasn't even going to use this fire for anything. I guess I can cook up a can of soup or something. There we go. You know, that's one of the things I love about this game. I find the more arrogant people are about how they play and stuff, the more the game likes to totally just punch them right in the face for being arrogant. It's like, oh, I'm awesome at this game. It's like, no, you're not. Even if you're awesome at this game, you can't really be that awesome because the game will still find a way to kill you. Well, actually, you'll still find a way to kill you. Like, I love that. Michael was talking about how he's watching Kim Yoda, and then he's like, why aren't you making a bandage? And it's like, yeah, even Kim Yoda will sit there and go, oh, crap, I don't have a bandage. Because there's everybody forgets something. But you'll never see, yeah, I know, right? It's just like, bang, you're dead. But you'll never see Kim Yoda play and go, you guys should listen to me because I'm awesome at this. He's not. For me, the man doesn't need to say it. I'll tell you he's awesome. Okay. Socks? Come down for dinner, Socks. No? And I'd like to also point out the fact that I didn't just get food poisoning. Yeah. Ha ha! Oh, you did a great That was a great impersonation of some socks. I thought for sure. You do a great sock, Reclaimed Wood. How's your Christopher Walken? Get you on TV before you know it. All right, let's check here. Yeah, normally I never fire up that fireplace. Let's not put anything in there. Yeah, normally that fireplace I never like it's like if I get bored and want some aesthetics, I'm like, yeah, we'll light that place up. Hey, easy. Yeah, you can't tell me you took all the socks too. Like, if I was to leave in a hurry, you'd probably find at least one pair of socks left behind. I mean, come on. Unless, of course, everyone's already looted the socks. The hell did I break down my socks for anyway? Probably a bandage. Yeah, the thing is, too, yeah, your personal style and how you play the game results in how much trouble, like... Loon's Loon does a lot of planning. And Dave's really good with his resources. Where I'm, like, throwing torches on top of things and like, well, I guess I'm not getting that match back. I don't know. I seem to be a lot of people do a lot of planning where I'm like, oh, I'm playing the game like a computer plays chess. Yes, exactly. I'd have one sock on at least right now, past at least one sock. But you know how a computer plays. It's sad when you lose to a computer. Come on, bathroom socks. When a computer plays chess, it doesn't have an overarching kind of strategy. It's just literally it makes a move and then falls asleep until it's time to make a move again. Then it wakes up, looks at a chessboard that's so far in progress in the game, and then goes, I'll make this move. So, hello? Yes, well, 1 second, please. Yes, buddy. There we go. Okay. Filing app. Oh, yes. Office filing cabinet. Because, yes, I am sort of being real lazy with my searches. I don't want to, Oh, there is the dryer downstairs, too. And there's the dryer at the, whatchamacallit? The burnt down house up there on the plateau. We can still get up to Draft Dodgers today. So, I will be doing that. Come on, Mr. Book. Wait a second. Did I even give that a really good look? Because sometimes there's a soda back here with the books. Okay, when I was a young punk, I used to work with my old man. My dad used to come get me for work every day because he was the only person that would hire me. A bit of a hooligan, you know. Not a lot of places enjoy somebody that's hung over 3 days a week. And this lamb, that's all. That's all I need. Oh, man. And when he's clapping all out of rhythm and he finds out he's not black. Oh, my God. That movie was fantastic. But, okay, so my dad came to pick me up one day for work. And I was having a rough morning because mornings for me are the roughest. So look at, there's a hacksaw. I wonder if it's in good shape. Boop.
Oh, lucky day.
88%. Well, I'll take it just for comparison. But so I was, running behind. He pulls up and he's all honking the horn. I'm in a hurry. Let's go. And I'm like, all right. So I come running out. I'm all kind of out of it and kind of in a bad mood. I just woke up. Barely got my teeth brushed kind of thing. God, where's the socks? Well, there's a whetstone. And so I get in the passenger seat, and I'm looking not forward at all to the hour-and-a-half drive we have to take before we get to work. It's quite the tour.
This will come in handy.
Yeah, I guess once in a while it comes in handy. Do I want those tools? I'm already running around with tools. And so I get in the car, and I look over to my left at my dad, and I see that he is wearing, for some reason, on his right foot, a tennis shoe. Oh, that's it for those. And on his left foot, he is wearing a hiking boot. He is literally wearing two different shoes, and it's epic. Like, it's to the point where how can you not notice? One's brown, one's white, one's a boot, one's a shoe. Oh. And then he goes on to a construction site, like, as a painter. Oh my God. He never lived it down, guys. He never lived it down. He was two diff shoe for the rest of his life. Oh. Two different shoes. And it's not. Oh my God. Well, the thing is, too, Magic, is I waited because we had an hour-and-a-half drive, right? So I waited till we got there, and I said, so what's with the, was one of your shoes wet or something? Like, why wouldn't you just commit, like, to one pair of shoes? And that's when he noticed. And then, of course, he was all mad at me, like, well, when did you notice? And I'm like, well, when I got in the car. And he's like, oh, and you wait till now to tell me? Oh, it was... I know, right? He could have rolled. It's like, could you imagine? You go downstairs, you put a work boot on one shoe and one of your, like a Converse on the, or it's like anything, an Airwalk on the other foot, and you're just like walking out. Like, how do you not notice? It was a boot and a shoe too. It wasn't just. Like it was a hiking shoe boot thing, but still, it's just, wait, what's... So I thought I was out of it that morning. Oh. Oh, I know. There were times when I thought for sure he cannot be serious. He dropped us off once. Speaking of picking up things in ditches, he dropped me off at a job site once and said, just start priming the upstairs, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, hurry back. We only have 1.5 gallons of primer. Well, I'm going to be through this in 40 minutes. We need to, it's just priming. You're just slapping it on as quick as you can and as much as you can, sort of thing. You don't want it to look like complete garbage, but on the other hand, it's also just primer. So, sure enough, about 45 minutes or so go by, and he's not back from the paint store yet. Oh, good, I get a headwind. We can stretch this story out. So he's not back yet. And we drove 40... Again, he was famous for getting jobs, outside of our area code. I could always get jobs in town, but he couldn't for some reason. I don't know. I mean, he did, but half is... Because he worked for family, for in-laws, and they built log homes all over the place. So a lot of the time I spent staining... We're going to leave that cattail. Staining and varnishing, miles and miles of log homes. It was crazy. You lost a shoe. Ah, I found one.
Say I hate being cold.
I'm taking that jerk to work on Monday. Oh. Whew. Yeah, if you can work with your dad, if you can actually handle working with your old man, it actually turns out to be a really good experience, and you can end up with a best friend out of the deal, right? That's the thing. I'd hang out with my dad after work, right? After a while. We weren't super tight when I was a kid, but as soon as he found he could exploit me for labor, we got real close pretty quick.
So cold.
Son of a gun! The headwind was going the other way. I guess if you're not outside to enjoy it, why throw a blizzard, right? Oh yeah, but yeah. So the two different shoes that bit from and it's because I love it because you see something that's that ridiculous, and you're like, there's no way that can happen in real life. And then you meet and experience the actual real happening. Oh, so good. So sorry about the blizzard, guys. We'll get on up here to this draft Dodgers and sleep, I guess, and wait for it to go away. Yeah, well, I learned a lot of stuff from my dad. He painted an art gallery once. Well, I've painted several art galleries, but because believe it or not, when you have people pounding holes in walls, they need... You hear that? There's wolves outside? Or is that my dogs? I don't know. But, yeah, when they pound holes in walls to put up paintings and then put up new paintings, they usually need someone to fix those holes. And art painters apparently aren't the same as wall painters. I just don't get it. It's like, no, I do not want a landscape. I would just like the hole patched and then the wall to be all the same color. Anyhow. Oh. That's the thing, right? I got 2 teenagers. And one of them's wouldn't even pretend to be interested. And the other one, he's interested, but not really. Oh, see, there you go. Yes. That's an important thing. Well, I tell you, working in an art gallery is scary because it's like this piece worth $17,000. We left it in the room for you because, you know, you have said you like to sweat, right? Nervous sweating is your thing. Oh, yeah. But it makes sense to do that instead of constantly pounding holes in the walls. But we had an outside corner, right? Where two different paintings were hung. And there was this little wall, and they met on an outside corner. Well, I ran out of paint at the corner. So I had this big square, and I had no paint for it. So I went down to the basement of the gallery, and I took ceiling paint and some red and some green, and I mixed back and forth, got the right tone of off-white, and painted that square. So the paint that I had and the paint that I created out of the basement paint matched on an outside corner so well that you couldn't see a difference. There was no color line. And like an idiot, I go running up to my dad and I'm like, look what I did. Look what I did. And he looked at it and he was like, huh, that's pretty good. So then we go to this place the next day and he says, see this stain in the floor? See how they put this hatch in the floor with new oak, and that 100-year oak beside it is this color? I want you to make that oak the exact same color as that oak. And I was like, oh no. See, once you do something well, now you're the guy that always gets to do that thing. I guess we're spending the night here, so let's beat up this bench. Yeah, you don't show off your good work because that'll get you stuck with a job. Alright, we're going to eat some beans and drink soda. That's why when people ask me if I'm colorblind, it's like, no, unfortunately. A lot of floor refinishing as part of my painting, and why am I so... Ooh, I got a lot of food. And wood and food. Yep, and books and things. Let's research this. All right. Okay, in the morning, we don't have to worry about a damn thing. Look at that. Okay, let's check out our... See that? We got our well-fed bonus, and if you look down to the bottom, it kind of shoves the frostbite down a bit. I think it makes it take only 5% instead of 10. Oh, wood floors is so much fun. If you've got a good chiropractor, wood floors are the job for you. Like, I used to... When people are like, oh, it's such a great paying gig. It's like, well, yeah, because you can only do it twice and then you're dead. It's like every wood flooring refinishing guy I ever met drank like a fish. I knew exactly why, too. Oh, the edge sander. Oh, man. Because it's only 1.5 feet off the ground. So you got to do this weird bent over. And it's super powerful. It's pulling you all over the place. And, oh. I did staircases, everything. It was just the change was so awesome.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Yeah, you can drink that. But the finished product was so great, and I was so able to mess with stuff afterwards. Like, yeah, we'll drop this one. Do I want to take this up? You know what I do? I do want that. Wait a second. I don't have a toolbox. Talking jive. Yeah, I'd run the drum sander. Drop a stone, sure. All right. do we do? I just want the sun to come up a little bit, and then we'll be able to read for 2 hours. Oh, the thing is, too, about the people, like, you're paying for it. If you get a good guy, you're paying for it. And if you get a bad guy, you're paying for it. That's what also sucks about contractors. Just a couple years ago, actually, I was between jobs. I just finished working at the scrapyard and needed a little something. And there's this contractor I knew, and I'd worked with him once before, and I thought he was kind of hacky. And I went and worked for him again. Oh my God. I ended up working with this guy for 3 months. I would have fired him on day one if he was working for me. I would have literally watched him work and went, whoa, you are an absolute hack. Get off my job. But I was on his job. So, and he was constantly like, just hurry up, just paint it, just get it on, right? Like they'd lay a new floor and he'd come in and just roll the ceiling right over top of that. Not put down a single damn sheet. There'd be freaking dots all over the floor, and then he'd be like, yeah, just clean up those dots. It's like, why would you carry around 10 drop sheets in your car if you're not in your, work truck, if you're not going to use them? Like, that just seems like a waste of fuel to me. Just so, remember one time, because he was really fast, but there's a lot of things you can be really fast at, or you can be really good at, and he was really fast. I was cutting in on the baseboard, and he was cutting in the ceiling, and he was kicking ass. He was, I cannot deny, he was much faster than me. But I was wiping his paint off of the baseboard. So I can't say that that's, I think he was slowing me down a bit by slopping paint all over the baseboard while cutting in the ceiling. Like, geez, the guy was just, so bad. Yeah, so I could only handle working for him for a little while because it was just like, oh, I'm sorry, I've worked with much better and you are not good. Yeah, sorry, I don't mean to be complaining and venting about my work experience, but I worked with a lot of really good guys, like really good guys. And he also did carpentry, and he was just as bad at that too, so.
Starting to feel numb.
Slate tile. Holy cow. Pain in the butt to work with, but wow, does it ever look sharp. Oh, yeah, she's freezing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Kitchen counter. Oh, diamond pattern.
God, I've never felt so cold in my life.
Oh. Yeah. So you got one full tile in on that whole surface. Oh, God. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna look sharp, and then you're like, 9 hours later, you're like, I'm just gonna use this sharp edge on this tile to, yeah. Yeah, I do. I did, and the thing is too, it's like I didn't do painting and drywalling. I did painting and drywalling and rough carpentry and roofing and concrete work and brick work and more roofing and. Ugh. And then I went and did furniture moving for Habitat for Humanity. I was their cube van driver, so I'd go and pick up donated fridges and stoves and fridges and stoves, and every day was moving day. Ugh. So I'm driving this cube van and picking up furniture, and then I went from there to scrapyard for years in the scrapyard. That was great fun, though. Because it was all Discovery Channel crap, you're moving gigantic machines and... But I was amazed at how well my, all my information that I've gotten off my various jobs, how it all translates back to making my actual day-to-day life easier. And now, guys, I put bearings for airplanes into plastic bags and seal them. That's my job. Never made so much money in my life. Well, I have, but never made so much consistent money in my life. It's crazy that they will pay me to put stickers on a bag and then close those bags. And I think it's because it's so damn boring, nobody else wants to do it. But yeah, I went from driving gigantic pieces of equipment around to putting something in a bag. Oh, if you ever buy a house from somebody, do not buy a house from a person who works in the food industry. Just a quick heads up on that. If he's a chef, listen to him when it comes to about food, but do not let him, oh yeah, I renovated this room myself. It's like, oh great. So when he taped the drywall, he used tape. Oh, in the 80s. Let's see. In the 80s, no. No. They had just figured out how to do things really fast in the 80s. Oh, man. And green and purple. Green and purple. Forest green and dark purple. That was the color scheme of the late 80s. Oh, man, was that everywhere. Yeah, that's true too, right? If it wasn't built good 100 years ago, well, it's not built now. Hey guys, looks like I'm walking in another bloody blizzard. I'm going up here with 3 arrows. Leave basement. Oh. A lot of kids out there need that advice. So, okay. Oh my God. My mom had a complete wall separating a cattle yard. It was crazy. It had been there 20, 30, 40, 50 years before she'd ever even bought the farm, right? Wow, was it ever something else. Oh, let's go get those. As long as he's walking away. Yeah, Dave, when you saw that wolf the other day, when you were coming out of Trappers, and you were like, there's that wolf right in front of me. It's like, yep. Yeah, they'll do that, eh? These guys can come with. Might even kill this wolf if I get the chance. If he wants to walk in front of me. Hello? You there. Yeah, no, the stone wall. They made a stone wall to kind of to separate an area from like there was kind of like a field that ran up beside this house, and they used a stone wall there, and I think it just directed cattle to where to get to the cattle to drink. If the cows saw the stone wall, they knew they were near the basin or whatever. Oh, that guy's not going to play ball. Let's go this way. I said you weren't going to play ball. I didn't say come on over here and have a ball. Dude, there is totally a wolf following me. You're going to want to get out of here. Hey, a stick. No, totally. There's a wolf coming. Yes. You want to put on the running shoes for this. Another stick. Where are you? There you are. Okay. I just don't want you to hassling that poor deer. You didn't do anything to deserve this. Coming? Good. Oh, book. Where are you? Yeah, you. Where are we going? There you are. Okay, well, you know what? It's a non-issue now. Oh, okay. Yes, I think it was. Now that you mention it, it actually was on the edge of yet another of an actual field that they used. They did hay in and stuff like that, hay and barley and stuff. Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna go get this bear and bring him back. He'll pull you out of there. Bears won't even pull you out of there. So this would be a Kim Yoda homeless shelter then, right here. I see. Freaking awesome. That guy's awesome. Ta-da. So we got wood, we got everything, we got a hatch. Let's go into the hatch. Loot what's in here. We're almost, I'm a little bit behind schedule, but we're almost at the summit. Heck, we haven't even started going up the mountain yet. But let's go. Let's still go. Let's still do it. Still go up the mountain. I might stream for a little bit longer today, but I have found bullets in here. For a second, I actually thought there was something in there for a second. But that was on lower settings. But I think it was on the Hopeless Rescue Challenge or something like that. I found a case. A full darn case of ammo. Oh, really? That was pretty actually bare even for this place. Okay, so. Whoa. That's neglecting things like food. We'll eat this, some of these, and get a sleep, and then get going up. Let's still just relentlessly walk. Well, you know what's actually wild, Pest, is just me going out and getting stones I needed for my fire pit. I know, she's set. But just the stuff I needed for my fire pit. using a wheelbarrow and all that. That was like, it took me an hour just to get the stones together I needed out of the field. Because they've got, of course, I've got surrounded by farmers' fields, right? So there's this huge pile of decent rocks you can use. Oh, I know, eh? Yep. Dr. Cyclops, when John was doing those long videos, man, just get in there. And, oh, yeah, we can do 3 hours of sleep, make it up this rope, no problem. It's funny, when I do a fire up on Timberwolf, there we are. When I do a fire up on Timberwolf, I usually burn it in the hut. But yeah, no, it takes an hour or so to just to build a fire pit. So I couldn't imagine actually trying to Tetris together a 4-foot high wall that stretched for 30 feet. And in some places, they stretch for like hundreds of feet. Like, yeah, this was a little paddock separation I saw that seemed to be a lot of work went into that. And that was at my mom's. But that's up in Mennonite country. She lived up in the area where you could see them putting together bundles of hay with horse-drawn wagons and such. Relish was plentiful up that way. All right. I know it's been a long stream. Normally I don't do more than 2 hours, but screw it, man. Let's go to the summit. The only thing I've got planned for today is, I guess at 2 o'clock I got to go to a play. It's a 3-hour play, though. I mean, jeez. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the effort, but... Okay. Oh, see, I'm starting to fade, getting a little tired. All right. It was funny, what was it, the other day when Dave was talking about how he uses Aurora and Blizzard interchangeably and stuff in his... Yeah, I do that too. I'd be like, oh, all you need to do is just you burn that moose and you'll be able to see all the way through the cave. And it's like, wait a second, at what point do you set a moose on fire? It never comes up. I meant to say torch. But instead, moose. So, completely associated word comes out of my mouth. Or I'll say exactly the opposite, like, oh, I don't want to do that because, I want to eat all that food because I want to starve. It's like, no, I want to eat all that food because I don't want to starve. So it's pretty fun, it's like, it just shows you how much of your brain you're using to throw into commentary. Because usually when you screw up like that, you're making some sort of a choice, something's going on that you're thinking about, so. Good coffee. Oh, my wonderful wife is quietly sneaking in. It's okay, Mama, you don't have to, obviously I'm distracted. My wife just offered to get me a coffee, and that is wonderful. And she made coffee, so. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you're like, I'm trying to think of something. And at the same time, I'm trying to talk with something. And it's like, and even trying to explain your own thought process, you're like, and then derp, derp, derp. And you're just... Because my favorite is I'll start to talk about something, then something will happen on screen. Forget that line of thought. It's gone. Goodbye, train. You've missed it. Yeah. Well, also, no human would ever get into a bunk with a corpse and then not notice until the next day. Well, yeah, work, that's, yeah, one thing. We made it to the landing gear. Wait. Hypothermia risk. Okay. She just has frostbite. Yeah, I know the squirrel, eh? The angry squirrel. That I was like, thank you. The bird that sounds like a scared wolf. No, thank you. I mean, the loon kind of sounds like a wolf, but my dog sounds like the moose too. You call her Moosey. Thank you, love. Just got a nice hot cup of coffee here. Mm-hmm. And she makes like super coffee. And stuff you get at the coffee shop, they would actually make 2 pots out of 1 cup of her coffee. She's powerful. Where is it? It's the largest damn thing in the game and I can't see it. Right, you heard that too, right? Okay. He's out here. The first guy I ever saw use a stone to scare a moose was Michael. He was in the old Mystery Lake there. Oh, I actually should pay attention in case he turns the wheels around and actually comes after me. How many rocks do I have? I know I'm losing a bit of temperature here. I should... What do you think, guys? Light a fire? Light a fire and kill this guy? What do you think? I mean, I could use a moose satchel. I am doing some summiting. Yeah, let's light a fire. He'll disappear if I don't, right? %. I'll take those odds. Yeah, I've got a flare gun. I've got 3 arrows. Usually, yeah, I'd hide on this tree, but...
One little fire.
Yeah. A little heavy on the coal, but that's good. Gotta get hot. Just gotta warm up a bit here. Let's, There's an angry squirrel and...
Can you eat trees?
Angry squirrel, potentially angry moose. This is great. Get it handed to us here. Let's cook a coffee, man. We got tons of them. Pound that back. Pick this up. Make room. We got moose meat we gotta cook. There you are. Okay. Weather's about to tank. See that yellow sky there? Oh, I wasn't even trying.
Need to find someplace to escape this cold.
Here it is. Kind of sounds like he's running back towards me. Ugh.
Cold as thing.
All right. Creep up. Let's go back to the fire.
Oh, I could eat a horse.
I'm trying to actually get a horse for her, but she's not. She's just not very good at it. Take a moment and have a sip of my actual coffee here. Because I don't think I'm allowed to actually have this fire and hunt this moose at this time. So you got your shot, kid. Oh. Woohoo, cooking 3. That's him over there. Okay. Hopefully the sound of my torch doesn't scare him off. No? Okay. Yeah, it's like, yeah, let's change his plans, shall we? Okay. Oh, I shot him. You didn't like that. Ah, sorry, guys. This is kind of bad. This isn't exactly what I would do. He's angry about that. But yeah, because I don't have bow hunting level 5... Where is he? Ah, there he is. I don't know if I want to shoot him up there. I might not be able to get a fire up to him. Sure is taking his time. Okay. I guess I got to get him to charge me, right? So... Sorry, guys. Low visibility. Figured this should do it. When he does come at me, I should be set here-ish. Okay. Ugh. Yes. Oh, a stick. Ah, all right. Sorry. I'm screwing this up live. Normally I could just edit out 20 minutes of this. This is ridiculous.
I'll eat anything right now.
Okay, a couple of cattails. What you up to, hun? Go back outside? Okay. Alright, well, she's warm. I should really just go to the damn... He's got one of my arrows, though. And he's complaining. Nobody likes a complainer, right? Where are you? Ooh. I can't see a damn thing. This is also part of the problem, I think. I'd like to blame her archery skills, but my archery skills kind of... Oh. So where was he when he did his little runabout? About here? So this is about the line I want to stand at. So we can get him to come get me. Okay, here he comes. Where is he coming? He comes up over that hill. Oh, that was bad. All right, that's enough. Wait, you know what? Okay. Yeah, I know. Oh. Did I get that arrow back? No? All right. Well, at least it kind of lights up the area. Kind of see where my arrow went. There it is. Yeah, see that flare just bounced off him. Okay, you know what? Let's go get some sleep. The moose has got an arrow in him. I don't think they disappear when they have an arrow in them. But don't quote me on that because I think they actually do disappear when you have an arrow in them. But yeah, it's dark. It's hard to see. She needs to find a place to rest. You know, it's all not coming together for her. He's mad. I'm frustrated. Let's just call it a day. We'll sleep. It's nice because I won't have to start a fire in here. Well, Michael, there has to be at least one kind of gem for my stupid behavior in every live stream I do, whether it be throwing rocks at wolves, testing the flares out on wolves, face punching a moose. You know, this is the kind of thing I like to do. All right, so it's cold in here, but there's reasons for that. Yari said I need to fix my pants, and I do. I do need to fix my pants. All right, what do we got? Is it light enough to fix my pants? Oh, this needs a... Who beat that up and didn't fix that? That's awful. Okay, let's fix these ones. We can do it with this lighting. Bam! New combat pants. All right. Yep, freezing to death in bed.
I would eat anything right now.
That wolf wants to be a hero. He can go out there and kill something. Oh, all right. Yeah, it's midnight 30, and see you, Dave. Damn it! Looks like I do have to start a fire. Didn't want to, but yeah. Have a good day at work tomorrow, bud. I also will go to work tomorrow. Birch bark. Ah, crap.
So cold. So cold.
Oh, I've got birch bark on me and birch and everything on me here. But yeah, thanks again for stopping by, Dave. Have a good night, bud. We'll see ya. Hopefully next time when I do other stupid crap. But yeah, I'm going to summit, I think, right now. We'll just get on up there. Not right now. There's a blizzard. She's got some issues with her temperature. What do we got in here? She is running low on food.
This will come in handy.
Yes, it will, right now. I think it's very cool that people from all around the world are tuning in to hang out with me for a bit. Got a stupid vest. Nice. All right, well, let's, how bad is it? Oh, it's bad. It is bad in here. Very bad. That's awesome. We are Tinder Starfire. I've never actually seen it get this cold in here. Even like I've got 15 or 16 degrees warmth bonus. That's usually enough to survive inside Timberwolf. But this would freeze out Pepper actually. So we got a cold blizzard at the exact right time to try to kill her. There we go. Let's have a drink and a real sleep. Well, a short sleep. Whew. All right, now we'll get some water on the go. Minus 60. Jeez. Because they Fahrenheit and Celsius cross at minus 40. So at that point, it doesn't really... Oh. Are you not on the right spot? Okay, there you go. It's like at that point, it doesn't really matter. People can say whatever they want. It's like, it was cold. Yes, it was. If it was minus 40, it was so cold. I've been outside before where if your eyes water and then you blink too slowly, they'll start to freeze shut. That's also, I'm pretty sure that has a lot to do with wind conditions. But, you know, it's not pleasant. You're out there working. Ugh. Yeah, I actually had to get a new computer just to start playing it. And then when I did, it slowly got worse. Like my computer slowly started. So I bought a second computer. Never owned one before. This game. And I found this on YouTube. Yeah, that's the thing, eh? If you're too hot, usually, well, at work anyway, if you're too hot, you can take off another layer. But if you're too cold, unless you can find something to do that makes you work up a sweat, you're freezing. And that's it. All right, well, you know what? She's hungry and all, but she does have food. Let's have some more dog food. This poor girl has eaten so many, you know, pounds of dog food lately. She's probably not too happy with the cook. One second here. What's going on over here?
I think I can use this.
It's a bear. I only have 2 arrows. I better go and imperil myself. Actually, you know what? Let's go kill him. Yeah, let's do this. The deer's not happy about it either. Like, you know what? This guy can beat it. Come on. Ah! All I did was scare him. All right. Oh, he's just going to go over there and complain anyway. Let's go back and get the moose. He's a bit better of a sport about it than the bear. All right, all right. I got to calm down. I only have 2 bloody arrows, and I'm trying to kill everything on the map of Timberwolf here within like the first 10 seconds of me arriving. Yeah. Now I can pick cattails without being bothered by a bear. Grab a couple of the cattail heads too, why not? Let's check this hut. You know what? You usually get good stuff in the hut. There's a hat. Best damn hat you can get. Okay, some mittens. What it is? Worn work gloves. It's really nice out. Like temperature wise, we're good. So let's go kill that moose. Wait. I do have enough supplies to make 1 more arrow, so I can at least go at him with 3 arrows. Do I want to do anything here with this? Not really. Do I? Keep it? No, we got matches. We're good. We're good. We're good. Let's make that arrow. Oh, arrow. There we go. Yeah, that'd be the best way is just to send in Pepper with her way better bow skill. All right, Mr. Moose. It suddenly got crappy out, but you knew that was going to happen. Let's kill this guy and then go summit. Gonna take another break again soon here. I'm drinking way too much coffee. Oh, he's there. Look at that. So I'll shoot him. And if he comes at me, I'll pull out the flare gun and we'll shoot him again. And we'll just keep firing stuff at him till he dies. Geez, he's big, eh? Just kind of standing there all terrifying like. Because I don't think they're supposed to stand here like this. This is scary. So what I'm going to do... Oh, I'm just going to wait for him to turn his back and then try to drill him in the back of the head. Come on, buddy. Stand back up. Hey! Gotcha! Got you with an arrow that... We don't know where that went. But I got you. I know, you're not happy about it. Okay, so... If I was the wind, I would be coming from the worst possible direction right now. Yes. Well, you know what we can do. Let's just try out hope. Try that out. Let's hope it doesn't blow out the fire. So, I got him. Yeah. Hope you enjoy your sleep, Dave.
Come on, little fire.
This whole 75%, 85% thing is pretty much a troll number, I think. I think it's just one of those, let's get your hopes up so we can smash them down. So that was nice that it gave it to me on that, but I think they nerfed the moose a bit because I think people were losing too many arrows and starting to get really frustrated with trying. You can't kill the damn thing, you know? So, cool. All right, well. Throw a couple of sticks on here. I've got a library on me, too. Here, how cold is it? Oh, that should do it.
Can't feel my hands.
Well, let's get a piece of moose meat off there and start cooking you lunch. So thanks, guys. I can't believe I actually shot the darn thing. That was pretty good. What do you got here? Can we do a piece of coal yet? No. Yes. By the time I get off the mountain, hopefully the satchel should be ready to go. Because I'll dork around up there. I'll do other things too. Besides just summit. Alright, let's get on back.
Warm up soon.
Can we do coal now? Alright, good stuff. Alright. Hide. My hands. Perfect.
Oh, I need my food.
Alright. 1 second here. I'm gonna have to actually pause her. Sorry, guys. Alright, so what do we got for time here? Hour 58, 19 minutes. Wait for that. Eat that. Oh, you didn't, did you? Oh, you did. I think I just throw my sticks in there. Alright, gotta at least get a couple of these. Oh, evil. Alright, here we go. I do have hopes. Now, actually, now when we get back to the Mountaineer's Hut here, I'm going to have to sign off because it's getting, we're closing in on 1 o'clock. I mean, I've got plans for 2, so I do have to do things like make myself about as presentable as I get, and then head out. So we'll just wrap her up here for now, and I'll be back on around 8 o'clock tonight so we can climb that mountain. Come on now. I've got this to drop. Look at all that weight, though, I don't have. Yeah, I just got... yes, I got... So I'll come back, we'll get some more food off that. Here, I'll pass time for an hour. That way to save. And then we'll see you. Yeah, everyone enjoy your afternoon. I hope everyone enjoyed me stumbling around here. I didn't make it to the summit like I'd hoped. Because I mostly pissed around with that moose too long. So, oh well. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. And till then, keep surviving. I'll probably be back around 8:30 for an hour or so. And then we'll summit. We'll get some more moose meat together. And thank you guys. Thank you all. All right. All right. We'll see you next time. All right. See you next time.